people, today I have my January palette of the month. This is a ranking style video today. We shall see if I can keep this up with the ranking. It's easier when I don't have that many palettes to rank. This month I tried to get back into using my decision wheel. I really want to get around doing my palettes. I did declutter about like 30 something palettes in December. I didn't film it or anything, but I did take out quite a few palettes from my collection. I'm still at like 190 palettes. How is that possible? No idea. But we're just gonna go with the flow. I am going to continue doing these as long as you guys like watching them, and we'll be sharing my looks around here. There was one that I didn't take a picture of, but hopefully I will find a screenshot because I did film with it, so hopefully I'll put it around here even if I look a little crazy. But let's get into it. Okay, first up is an honorable mention. This is not a palette, but it is a pigment, and this is from Itsbel Cosmetics. Sadly, they have closed their doors, but this was their Fruity Realm Gotta Grape, and I use this all over the lid, which I'll show the picture here, and then I put this baby on top. This is from Sheglam. These are the Glaze Stick, and this is in Lilac Luster. These are, if you are a glitter lover, you need this in your life. You literally can pat this on top of any eyeshadow, and these are stunning. Okay, let me just swatch this a little bit. So I do this on top of any eye look, and it takes it to a whole nother level. These are absolutely beautiful, and Sheglam is super affordable. And look at that glitter. It is beautiful, beautiful. So I just wanted to mention that because I did do a look with that at the beginning of the month and really loved the bright purple with the glitter on top with this. And what I love about this is that you can like dab it on top of any eyeshadow and it doesn't move the eyeshadow. It just adds that gorgeous glitter to it. So okay, so let's start with the ranking. And the bottom of my list is the Colourpop Ooh La La. This came out in my decision wheel and I was like, damn, I haven't used these in forever. It is pretty, it's very pigmented. It's missing some more shimmers in here. I don't know, I feel like a lot of these shades kind of just blend into each other and you just look like you have pink all over the eye. You guys will see, I filmed quite a few videos with a pink sweater and with the eye look from this palette. And then at the end, I forgot to take a picture, so I took a picture like, you know, at the end of the day. But overall, it's a beautiful palette. I love Colourpop. They have really good quality for the price point. And this one's a pretty palette. I just wish there was a better variation, especially with these pinks here, because when you swatch them on your finger, they look a little different. But even with my finger, I feel like, especially these two, one's just more shimmery than the other. One's matte, one's shimmer, and this one's slightly lighter. But when you apply them to the eye, you can't really even like notice the difference. And then this did stain my eyes, so that's why it's at the bottom of the list from January. I am going to keep this around because I don't think that I have anything like bright pink other than this. So we'll see as the year progresses. Next, we have two that are like in the next spot, and I don't have that many palettes this time around, but we are gonna go with the Wander in Neutral eyeshadow palette. This was part of the Ipsy January. I really love Wander Beauty because their eyeshadows are very gorgeous. I will say that their shimmers are something that you need to apply with either a natural brush or your finger, but they're very metallic and beautiful. With this one, I don't know, I feel like a lot of these are very muted. It's just, I don't know, it's maybe because it leans more cool tone, so that's why it's on like the bottom of the list. But overall, I do like this and I will keep it and use it. It's just a little bit more cool tone for me, and I'm somebody who likes a little bit more of a warm tone, but this palette is absolutely beautiful. And hopefully I have a look from it. I'm almost sure. I'm trying to remembered to take pictures with my eye look so that I have it for these videos. Next up is the Smashbox Cozy Vibes. These are their tiny little palettes. They sent me 2 of them for review purpose, and this is super cute. I love this for cruising. I took it on my last cruise and really enjoyed it. This one leans more warm than the Wander Beauty, so it's one of the reasons that I like it a little bit more. So hopefully, let me see if I put them side by side. Yeah, you can definitely tell that these lean more warm and the Wander leans a little bit more cool tone. And I do have more olive skin, so that's one of the reasons that I feel like more orangey yellow tones kind of suit my skin tone better. This little palette is super cute. I love that the 3 different shimmers in here are very different from each other. Like we have this like lighter one, we have this mid-tone one, and then we have a darker one, and these blend very beautifully with each other. I love the looks that I get from this. So I feel like Smashbox is so underrated. I've been saying this for years on years, but I feel like a lot of their products are so good and not enough people talk about how awesome they are. Next up is the Melt Cosmetics 420. I love the packaging on this. I love Melt Cosmetics formula. With this one, I just wish it had at least another shimmer in here. It's literally an all matte palette with 1 shimmer. That's the only reason why I went down in the ranking, but these blend very beautifully. I love their matte formula, but I just wish that it had another shimmer in here. I'm a shimmer girly, so I usually always have a shimmer mixed in my makeup look. Today I don't. I think this one has glitter in it, but you can't really tell. But for the most part, I use a lot of shimmers, and so I wish this palette would have an extra shimmer in it. This can muddy up real quick because you have so many similar tones as far as like these greens and browns. When you start trying to build them on top of each other, it can get a little muddy. So you have to be a little bit careful on how you build them up together. Overall, I do like the looks that I get from this. I just usually always pair this with another palette, and usually the Melt Cosmetics, what is it, Smoke Sessions. But I did buy this on sale. I got it because that is my anniversary, is 420, April 20th, and I love Melt Cosmetics, so this one is on that position. Okay, for the top 2, we have one that is kind of a little controversial with the author, but I absolutely love Harry Potter, and this is the Harry Potter with Colourpop. They did such a spectacular job. This palette has so many great details. Oh, sorry. So many great details related to the movie and the books. Absolutely stunning. I used a lot of these yellows and orange on my eye look today. I rarely do eye looks without a shimmer, but today was one of those days that I just really went in with the mattes. This palette is absolutely beautiful if you love Harry Potter, and also I feel like Colourpop is super affordable and you have great quality and affordability in one. Then the winner, the top the top ranked palette for this month is this baby right here. This is the What's Up Desert Monsoon, and her palettes are absolutely stunning. They're way smaller than I thought they were, okay? When I used to see people take pictures of them or share them, they looked bigger, but just for reference, that's my hand and this is how big the palette is. So when I got them in the mail, I was like, wow, these are tiny. But this is absolutely stunning. The shimmers on here are just pow in your face. The look that I did that I'll share around here was a little bit more on the muted side. I don't know if I took a picture, so I might have to take a screenshot of one of the videos that I did. But usually I go for like some of these really in your face iridescent kind of glittery shades. The formula, especially her shimmers, remind me a lot of like glam light. They're very in your face, beautiful. When people usually ask me like, what's on your eyes, it's usually either What's Up, Glam Light. Like there's certain brands that I always get complimented on, and it's because the eyeshadow, like their shimmers just like pop out and really stand out. So number 1 this month And next month I will have more palettes, hopefully. I'm trying to get back into the groove of it. I did really well last year with the palettes of the month and then kind of like sloped off. I feel like always towards the end of the year, that's when things go south for me, because I'm doing so much as far as like holiday stuff with my son and preparing for Christmas and all that jazz. So I will do as many of these as I can. I don't promise to do like every single month, because I probably will do every single month until I hit that Christmas bump. But yeah, I'm excited to get back into these. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these, if you like more of the ranking, or if you just care for the palettes and my thoughts and the looks that I did with it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, you can hit that little red button. It's free. I have socials down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.